Hello， 大家好，欢迎大家收听这一期的早安英文。
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
How's your home?
It was good and relaxing.
对，我们的 Zelina 最近可是回了趟美国，回了趟自己的家才回来。Welcome, Zelina, back to China.
Thank you. So, what are we going to talk about in today's podcast?
An English test in China. So, how do you know the English tests in China?
I only know some kinds that...What test is? Oh, I know. IELTS and TOEFL.
对，那个 Zelina 说的是雅思和托福，但是我们今天谈论的不是这么高层次的考试，是稍微简单一点的考试。I know a Chinese test for foreigners named
HSK. Oh yeah, I want to take that one. Wait, the full name is try to say Chinese.
汉语水平考试。
汉语水平考试
Yeah, pretty good. Sounds funny. So, back to our topic. CET4 and CET6 are the two tests coming soon. So, today we're going to share some skills in the listening part of the exam for them.
Ooh, then they should listen carefully for hints.
对，没错。Well, the listening part, I remember there are 3 sections of this part.
Yeah, so in the first section, you will hear 3 news reports. At the end of each news report, you will hear 2 or 3 questions. Both the news report and the questions will only be spoken once.
大家对这段话是不是特别熟悉呢？就是大家在参加4级考试的时候，这个广播里发出来的声音。Yep, the news are short, but still difficult for lots of college Chinese students.
Even for native speakers, after hearing something once, it takes time to process it.
对，就是他们母语是英语的人，就算听一遍的话，也会觉得有一点点难。I would like to show you the first part of the listening test.
Okay, cool. Let's try it out.
Okay, for example, there are 4 answers of the first one. The first one, it sank into the sea due to overloading. 2, it ran into, how to pronounce the...
Nicaragua.
Bighorn Island. Number 3, it disappeared between 2 large islands. Number 4, it turned over because of strong winds.
Okay, so it sank because of overloading.
So there are 4 choices for answers. Before you listen to the part. You can read it first.
So, okay, sank, which means it went down.
And
there's
I'm
a
not
lot of
sure
stuff
because
on
I
it.
don't know this item.
Oh, okay. So sank means that it's going under the water, right?
Yeah.
And overloading means that there's too much stuff on it.
Yeah, you have to understand the 4 differences between
the different things.
phrases.
Yeah. So sank means it goes under the water. Overloading means too many things on it.
Yeah.
Ran into the island means that it didn't stop when it came to land. It just kept going.
Yeah.
It disappeared between 2 islands, which means...
A totally different thing, right?
That disappeared is different. Disappeared means that 1 minute you see it, 1 minute you do not see it. So you don't know why it's gone. It actually could have sank, but you don't know.
Confused.
It just disappeared. And then it turned over because of strong winds. This means not that the boat sank, but now the bottom is on the top and the top is on the bottom, underwater.
所以刚刚 Zelina 跟我们分析了这4个答案啊，并且分析了里面用的一些词组，还有里面的一些表达，所以呢还是让人很 confused 很迷惑的，所以你必须要认真的先审题，不是审题啊，认真的审答案。So before the answers start, we have about 2 minutes to read the 8 answers of 2 items from 1 news.
Oh, okay. So basically what you want to do, especially for the answers, is listen for key words to find the correct one. The possible keywords are sank, ran, disappeared, and turn over. And these will help you pick out the correct answer.
对，大家刚刚听到了没有？Zelina说我们一定要找出这个 keywords， 也就是关键词。我谈谈自己的经历啊，虽然我们英语专业生都是考专4、专8，但是呢，大学4、6级我也考了。其实我自己比较喜欢听力的部分，因为就是喜欢快速的划这个关键字，你划完之后听起来就会比较轻松。
Okay, so I'd say to prepare for this test, you could listen or study the news, videos, podcasts, newspapers can help you prepare for how news stories are presented and help you understand better.
对，这个部分呢，就希望大家可以多看一看新闻，多看一些 video， 多看一些视频，多听一些广播，多看一些报纸啊，可以看一些原文的报纸，可以帮助我们快速的听懂它新闻里讲了一些什么样的内容。Well, the second one, it's a long dialogue, but the answers are shorter, like who, where, when, this sort of questions.
Yeah, so let me tell you some of the answers.
Okay.
A is at a shopping center?
Shopping center.
I almost said supermarket. B is at a community college. C is at an accountant firm?
Firm, yeah.
Okay. And D is at an IT company.
Yeah, like this one, it's a long conversation. So how do we do with it?
So you need to figure out what each question is asking first. Then you have a better idea on the answers.
对，所以最重要的还是要审答案。其实我觉得吧，这种题目就很鸡贼。为什么呢？通常在文章当中呢，这几个地点它都会提一遍，甚至是提到2到3个。特别的让你感觉到混淆。The conversations will mention almost all the answers to confuse us in the test.
Oh, I always hate it when they do that. It means you must listen very closely.
Yeah, just once. 只能听一遍。
But you have to listen closely.
Yeah, still have to listen very closely. 听得非常认真。当我们在听长对话的时候呢，我们需要把自己听到的 short-term memory 切换成 long-term memory. Repeat what you hear in the long conversation, of course, in a silent way.
Yeah, basically. So the first thing I think when you do this part is to read the answers before they start their conversation.
So true. 就是仔细读答案，还是这句话，勾出关键词。The second thing, 听关键词，尤其是这个 but, however, unfortunately, unexpectedly, to tell you the truth. 就是后面接的几乎都是答案。
And you need to pay attention to key sentences like why, why not, it would be better to do.
对，还有刚刚Zelina说的一些关键句啊，关键表达，也后面接到的肯定也是答案，不是肯定，就是70%-80%吧。比如说 why not, it would be better to do. I agree. And the conversations will concern about society, daily life, politics, history, culture, art.
And the first sentence of the conversation often contains lots of important information.
对，刚刚Zelina还提到了一点，大家拿小本记好了，就是西方人说话呢会比较的直接，不会特别磨叽，开门见山，所以第一句话肯定包含了一些非常重要的内容，大家一定要记住了。Okay, here comes our last section. In this section, you will hear the 3 passages. And at the end of each passage, you will hear 3 or 4 questions. Both the passage and the questions will be spoken only once.
I think no matter the listening content, if it's short or long, all we have to do is a few things. 1, you need to read the answers first.
Yeah.
Do that. 2, listen for key phrases and sentences, also words.
对。
And then 3, listen for the first sentence. Sometimes
important.
Everything you need is just in the first sentence.
Yeah.
And then 4, there's like numbers, tones. It depends on your question.
Yeah.
And I'd say 5, if you have questions from your answers, make sure you know exactly what they are asking.
对，就是刚刚Zelina给我们总结了一下啊，就是其实也没有什么特别想要叮嘱大家，可能大家也都知道了，但是还是想要重复一下，在考试之前要注意，在做听力的时候呢，一定要先读答案，这是我做题的一个必须要遵守的原则，做听力的时候必须要先读答案。第二个呢，就是一定要注意你在听的时候一些 keywords， 一些关键词、关键句型、关键的词组。第三个呢，就是黄金句啊，第一句非常的重要，它们通常会有很多很重要的信息。第4个呢，注意在听力里面的一些 numbers， 一些数字，还有这个人说话的语调啊，比如说怀疑的语调、开心的语调等等。然后最后呢，一定要还是这句话，就是要先读答案，然后必须你要知道这些答案的这个单词，至少你要知道是什么意思。And we also need to practice our listening skills in our daily life.
Yeah, I would say you definitely want to listen to like TV, news, radio, even sometimes music, because even if you listen to the study material, sometimes they speak too slowly.
对，就是大家在平常做练习材料的时候呢，他们说的太慢了， 可能不能很好的练习我们的听力，所以大家都看一下这个视频啊、音频啊，尤其是一些广播啊、新闻啊，大家从每天开始就要开始积累和练习了。
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
So this is our little skills to our audience.
Yes, please use them wisely.
对，就是给大家提供的一些小建议，希望大家在4、6级考试中能够大获全胜。Wish you luck.
Yep, wish you luck and goodbye. 下期见。
下期见，拜拜。